Good morning, parents, staff, students, and our distinguished guests and friends of Urbana Middle School. We welcome you for the promotion ceremony of the 8th grade class. I am Scott Woods, principal of Urbana Middle School. I would like to take a moment to introduce our distinguished guests not listed in our program who are seated on stage. We have Superintendent Don Owen, UHS Principal Matt Stark. Oh, they're going to applaud. All right. Board President John Dimmitt. Board Member Ann Hall. And Board Member Ruth Ann Fisher. And our other guests over here are Mr. Fred Holhubner of the Exchange Club, and Deputy Superintendent Jennifer Ivory Tatum. This morning we are here to celebrate the success of the Urbana Middle School class of 2017. This morning we ask that all present are respectful of all students here during this ceremony. While your individual child is important, all students deserve the same respect and recognition. To do so, please remain seated until the end of the ceremony, remain quiet, and please silence electronic devices. That includes you, students. Again, please remain seated and do not leave your seats to take pictures during the ceremony. Before we begin recognizing our students, I have one staff member that I would like to recognize. Mr. DiGiovanni, would you please stand? For those of you on Team Jedi, you know that we had Mr. DiGiovanni was gone for part of the year. And I wanted to thank Mr. DiGiovanni, and I'm going to read a little something here. He is also known as Staff Sergeant Ben DiGiovanni, who serves as a crew chief for the United States Air Force C-130 Hercules aircraft based in Peoria, Illinois, with the 182nd Airlift Wing of the National Guard. When Mr. DiGiovanni returned from his tour in Kuwait, he presented the school, which it's behind me here. He presented the school with a flag and a certificate that this flag was flown on the aircraft that his crew helped operate while stationed in Southwest Asia. And he presented this to all of our students and staff last week at our all-school assembly. So I'd like to do a round of applause for Mr. Ben DiGiovanni. Thank you. This morning, we are here to celebrate the success of this year's 8th grade students. And this will be a really long ceremony, if you want it to be. This morning, we are here to celebrate the success of this year's 8th grade students, and we will now present our special recognition awards. Our first two presenters have gotten to know all of our students. Mr. Helmick served as dean with these students, and Ms. Kirkland has worked with this class since they were finishing their 5th grade year. To present our Academic Achievement and Presidential Academic Excellence Awards are Mr. Helmick and Ms. Kirkland.
Good morning. The President's Award for Educational Achievement is given to students who show tremendous educational growth, improvement, and an unusual commitment to learning. Students can also receive this award for achievement in particular subject areas or outstanding achievement in the arts. Will the recipients of the President's Award for Educational Achievement please stand? Thank you. You may be seated.
Recipients of the Presidential Award for Educational Excellence have a cumulative grade point average of 4.5 or higher, achieve the 85th percentile or higher in math or reading on a standardized test, and have 2 teacher recommendations to reflect outstanding achievement in English, mathematics, science, history, art, or foreign language. Will the recipients of the Presidential Award for Educational Excellence please stand? Thank you. You may be seated.
The next award is a surprise to the students receiving them. The students who receive these awards, there's 2 of you, are asked to come up on stage to accept their awards. To present the Exchange Club Citizenship Awards, Mr. Fred Holhubner.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure for me as chair of the Youth Committee for the Urbana Exchange Club to have an opportunity to recognize 2 outstanding students for their wonderful work here at Urbana Middle School. Each year, the Urbana Exchange Club, in cooperation with the faculty of the middle school, recognize 2 citizenship awards, and this year, the 2 awards are going to 2 students that appear to me to be potential community leaders here in Urbana. And I'm going to call off the names of the 2 students that are being recognized today, and then after that I'm going to read the citation that is part of this certificate that they will be presented after they come up on stage. One of the recipients is Bethel Gilbert. The other student is Ariana Rent. I'm going to read what it says on the certificates. It says, Young Citizenship Award presented to, obviously to Ariana and Bethel, who is a student at Urbana Middle School who demonstrated quality conduct in your everyday life. You have excelled in the areas of citizenship, leadership, attitude, academics, character, and sportsmanship. Presented by the Exchange Club of Urbana, Illinois, signed by the president of the Urbana Exchange Club and your principal here at Urbana Middle School. Much emphasis is placed really on 3 areas: leadership, citizenship, and service, not only within the school, but within the community. So these are 2 outstanding students, and I'm delighted to recognize them at this time. Congratulations. Ariana, congratulations. Thank you very much.
At this time, we will recognize students in academic achievement and citizenship in each of the content areas. The recipients of these awards are learning of these awards for the first time now. We ask that the recipients of each content area award would please stand when your name is called and remain standing. I will begin with our exploratory and PE departments. Parents and guests, please hold applause until we read all of the students being recognized for academic excellence and citizenship. So students, when I read your name, you stand and remain standing, and at the end we'll all applaud, and then you sit down. Okay. In art, academic achievement, Veronica Gable. Citizenship, Sherry Beasley. In chorus, Jasmine Dyson, academic achievement. Michaela Picha for Citizenship. In band, academic achievement, Chris Walker. Citizenship, Catherine Choate. In strings, academic achievement, Dimitrios Glaros. Citizenship, Veronica Gable. In family and consumer sciences, Devana Rana for academic achievement and Katarina Calderon for citizenship. In music and media technology, for academic achievement, Armand Lubadi. And citizenship, Sophie Scotine. In physical education and health, academic achievement, Phoebe Gerstenecker. Citizenship, Catherine Miller. In French, academic achievement, Alex Schaefer. And citizenship, Devana Rana. In Spanish, academic achievement, Sanjana Paul. And citizenship, Joseph Toll. In German, academic achievement, Azure Rubel. And citizenship, Caroline Thies. For English as a second language, academic achievement, Armand Lubadi. And citizenship, Brittany Alvarado. For bilingual education, academic achievement, Abigail Gonzalez. And citizenship, Jose Alvarez. Congratulations. Thank you. You may be seated. I will now present the Core Content Awards. Again, please hold your applause until all names are read. In this case, there are areas of math, science, social studies, and language arts, and each team recognizes one student for academic achievement and one student for citizenship. In mathematics, Team Divergent, academic achievement, Isaac Lee. Citizenship, Darnell Chapman. Jedi, academic achievement, Catherine Choate. Citizenship, Biel Font. Hercules, academic achievement, Emma Fristow. Outstanding citizenship, Frankie Malmble. I'm sorry. Science, on Team Divergent, Ved Shiwal for academic achievement, and outstanding citizenship, Ariana Rent. On Team Jedi, academic achievement, Tucker Schroeder. Citizenship, Dewan Ravan. On Hercules, academic achievement, Owen Vaughn. Citizenship, Ben Roughton. In the area of social studies, Team Divergent, Theo Johnson for academic achievement. Citizenship, Sanjana Paul. On Team Jedi, academic achievement, Grace Taylor. Citizenship, Ashley Gilbert. On Hercules, Andrew Mancuso, academic achievement, and Caroline Thies, citizenship. In the area of language arts, on Team Jedi, Madeline Januski for academic achievement, and Sophie Scotine for citizenship. Hercules, academic achievement, Sebastian Davila, and citizenship, Fia Svensson. On Team Divergent, academic achievement, Jennifer Bui, and citizenship, Ashley Jones. Congratulations. You may be seated. Oh, you are? Okay. Our next group of students is being recognized for outstanding academic achievements. Each of these students had a perfect 5.0 GPA for all 3 years at Urbana Middle School. If those students would start making their way up to the stage. Assisting me in presenting the awards are members of our Board of Education. Each student receives a medal from the board. In any order is fine. I'm just going to read their names. If you would step forward when I read your name. From Team Divergent, Phoebe Gerstenecker, Theo Johnson, Alex Schaefer. Congratulations, Team Divergent. On Hercules, Emma Fristow, Andrew Mancuso, Max Pochask, and Caroline Thies. Congratulations. On Team Jedi, Catherine Choate, Biel Font, Veronica Gable, Ashley Gilbert, and Grace Taylor. Did we get everybody? Did that one break? Okay. Let's congratulate one more time our straight A students for all 3 years. Congratulations.
And now you go back to your seat. And now you go back to your seat.
For the final 5 awards, I would like the recipients to come on stage to receive their individual plaques. The names of each of these students will also be placed on a perpetual plaque to be displayed at the main entrance of our building. Assisting me in presenting these awards is Superintendent Dr. Don Owen. Academic All-Stars are selected by their academic teams not only because of their excellent academic performance, but also because these students are highly interested in learning. For Team Divergent, and again, students, please come up on stage. For Team Divergent, Phoebe Gerstenecker. For Team Hercules, Max Pochask. And for Team Jedi, Catherine Choate.
You already took your medal off?
Are you right there? Max. Let's have a round of applause for our academic all-stars.
That's it. You're good.
Our next award is the Athletic All-Star Award. The Athletic All-Star Award is given to one boy and one girl who excel in sports at UMS. Typically, the winner does not mean that they are the best athlete on their team, but they are generally strong athletes, leaders, and outstanding representatives of sportsmanship at Urbana Middle School. Our female athletic all-star was an integral part of our volleyball team. She played on the volleyball team for all 3 years as a setter, and she was team captain and MVP of the team in both 7th and 8th grade. Our male athletic all-star was involved in basketball and track for 3 years. As a 7th grader, he was part of our undefeated regular season team that placed 3rd in state. He earned Defensive Player of the Year for basketball in both 7th and 8th grade. Our male athletic all-star competed at the state track meet all 3 years, and this year he earned all-state honors as part of our 4x100 relay team and by placing 5th overall in the 200. Would Tia Radonavong and Jeremiah Hamilton please come forward?
right here until we do another applause, okay?
We could have another round of applause for Tia and Jeremiah. Thank you.
You got it. Jeremiah Gibson.
The final award is the Principal's Award. To receive the Principal's Award, the student must submit an application that includes a resume and essay. A panel of 5 faculty does a blind review of each nominee's application. This year, we had 8 nominees, and each student is an outstanding citizen and scholar. Nevertheless, we had the difficult task of picking one. This year's winner attended UMS for all 3 years and participated for all 3 years in orchestra, concert orchestra, the Future City Team, USTEM, Young Authors, and Broadway on Vine. As an 8th grader, she was part of the Future City leadership team helping UMS place at the state level. And this year, she won the Young Authors Contest. Outside of school, she is actively involved in her church, is a babysitter, and volunteers in the community. These are only some of the ways she is involved in school and in Urbana. And there are many, many more ways she is a leader. In her essay of advice to the incoming 6th graders, she wrote, "I learned a lot about being brave, confident, and dedicated. The middle school had many new opportunities. I had to learn to be brave enough to take them, confident enough to thrive in them, and dedicated enough to stay with them." Would Caroline Thies please come forward and accept the Principal's Award?
You got the family suite.
Congratulations again to Caroline.
Okay, now you go.
Achievement, success, and accomplishment. Each student seated on the floor is an example of these words. Each student has achieved something special. Each student is his or her own success story. Each student will be moving on and going to the high school. Most of you will continue to be Tigers at Urbana High School, and some of you will be moving on to other opportunities. Sadly, this is the last time the Urbana Middle School class of 2017 will be assembled in one place. So we gather here to celebrate the achievement, success, and accomplishment of each and every student here today. I would like to congratulate all the students here this morning, and I am happy to say that you have made UMS proud. On behalf of the staff, I would like to thank the parents, family, and friends who support these students every day. Without your support and encouragement, these students would not be here today. I hope that you too appreciate the achievement, success, and accomplishment of each student with us today. And thank you for making every day a great day in Tiger Country. During the reading of the names, we recognize each student for his or her individual achievement, success, and accomplishment. Please be respectful of all students and their families by holding your applause until all student names on a team have been read. I recognize that this is a special moment for you and your family, but it is a special moment for all of our families. Again, please do not cheer, applaud, or make excessive noise for any individual students. Please be a good example for our students. Did I read that already? Again, please do not cheer, applaud, or make noise for any individual student and be a great example for our students. Presenting the students for Team Divergent is Miss Bethany Stoddard.
Good morning. Please stand when I read your name. Jazarian Barber, Marshawn Bingham, Kenya Bravo, Calicia Brown, Jennifer Bowie, Shayla Burks, Katarina Calderon, Gavin Campbell, Michael Chan, Darnell Chapman, Taylor Code, Corey Coleman, Daniela Coleman, Damian Corzine, Asia Crawford, Ethan Delgado, Joey Dongmanavan, Melvin Din, Jesse Domingo, Tiana Easley. Please be seated. Isaiah Ebert, Miranda Ecker, Abraham Eck, Isaac Ellis, Danye Elzie Alvarado, Corvan Estes, Lainey Flessner, Ebony George, Phoebe Gerstenecker, Devin Gilbert, Lacey Gill, Annabelle Gonzalez, Journey Greer, Marissa Giles, Uzziah Hawkins, Lizbeth Hernandez, Branson Hobbs Fain, Talia Hopkins, David Hoskins, Corbin Cook. Please be seated. Marlon Howerton Swade, Sarah Hubbard, Kendis Johnson, Theodore Johnson, Ashley Jones, Dante Jones, Dontavius Kelly, Bailey Kimbrell, Rakaya Knight, Stephanie Kozlowski, Jayla Lawrence, Isaac Lee, Micaiah Lucas, Melanie Machoro, Hope Matika, Amanda Maya, Akia McDonald, Alea Nalen, Jaden Nunez, Jonathan Palmasano, and Sanjana Paul. Please be seated. Bruno Perez Cruz, Perla Perez Bessarel, Alex Pitchelern, Theron Price, Tayden Pruitt, Ariana Rent, Abigail Rodriguez Haskell, Victoria Ross, Julia Rudisil, Deshaun Sanders, Jaden Seaman Kessler, Alexander Schaefer, Javante Shaw, Drayden Shelton, Ved Shawale, Isabel Sikora, Zachary Sprague, Michaela Stevens, Caitlin Tarkowski, and Tristan Taylor. Please be seated. Joseph Toll, Amario Turner, Ruben Valadez Ramirez, Ayana Warren, Amaya Weeks, Ted Wipajewski. Congratulations. Best of luck to all of you.
Congratulations, Team Divergent. And thank you to all of our family and guests for remaining quiet as we read the names. That was a good job. Presenting for Team Hercules, Mrs. Laura Halinka.
Really up close to the mic.
Thank you. Joseph A. Adam, Danya Adi, Mohammed Ibrahim Adi, Brittany Cassandra Alvarado, Jose Alvarez, Evelyn Ambrosio, Cadence Renee Anderegg, Aldo David Asensio Garcia, Sherry Beasley, Chrysler Bonita, Alvaro Burgos Huerta, Zachary Ray Burris, Gary Chapman, Robert T.S. Chapman, Adrian Chevalier, Leo Cruz, Sebastian Davila, Nathaniel Dundon, Hope Egan, Alora Eternity Irvin. You may be seated. Kyrie Fisher, Emma R. Fristo, Bethel A. Gilbert, Jaden Graham, Bryson L. Gray, Donovan Gully, Angie Gutierrez, Jeremiah Hamilton, Shania Denise Hampton, Arion Javon Hart, Hayden Hartley, Ulysia Renee Hedrick, Juan Hernandez, Mumin Amin Hill, Emma Hewart, Justin John Hewitts Month, Tamia Johnson, Emilio Honey Kana Kabagele, Zanaya Hill. You may be seated. Zafrain Kavula, Colleen LaFond, Anna Elvira Lenez Ane, Amarian Jameer Lee, Shiloh Limbaya, Alana Lockett, Armand Lubadi, Frankie Chloe Mayamble Ntumb, Andrew Mancuso, Anissa Martinez, Jesus Mateo Simon, Daniel Imboyo, Tanisha McFarland, Litzy Mendoza, Michael Mendoza, Zefei Meng, Ocean Munyampara, Mackenzie Moore, India Murphy, Jonathan Mushingenzi. You may be seated. Brooklyn Nesbitt, Nisarian Olemako, Alyssa K. Pankow, Allison Arlette Perez Versino, Jeremiah Peters, Lamarion Pettigrew, Tayana Tene Pettis, Max Pochesk, Benjamin Pond, Malia Tia Radanavong, Devangana Rana, Mishaela Rawls, Nazira Reed, Jose Rodriguez, Benjamin Irving Roten, Samuel Rumney, Marquise Sanders, Arlene Sierra. You may be seated. DeAndre Darnell Simpson, Kanaya Michelle Smith, Zamora Smith, August Theodore Stoffer, Sasha Stevenson, Kayla Stubbs, Aaliyah Sullivan, Fia Svedson, Caroline E. Thies, Owen J.G. Vaughn, Evelyn Haleen Vasquez, Edgar Velasquez, Anthony Eugene Washington, Peaches Weiss, Delaney Ray Wheeling. You may be seated. It is my pleasure to congratulate the Hercules class of 2017.
Presenting for Team Jedi, Miss Nicole Gruber.
Please stand when your name is called. Olivia Arroyo, John Ball, Jacob Barker, Manny Becerril Perez, Jaime Bedoya, Maya Burt, Alana Brown, Imara Brown, Jason Brown, Javier Burgess Davis, Diego Carrillo, Catherine Choate, Jaslyn Christian, Quentin Coleman, Alex Cortez, Arizona Dalton, Matt DeAndrea, Nia Diaz, Khalees Dunn. Please be seated. Naraya Dunn, Jasmine Dyson, Alexis Edwards, Janaya Faust, Biel Font, Garrett Fraley, Veronica Gable, Ashley Gilbert, Dimitri Glaros, David Green, Anthony Harris, Josie Hayworth, Amaya Hernandez, Brandon Hernandez, Ariana Hopkins, Aaliyah Jackson, Maddie Januszewski, Aisha Johnson, Elise Johnson, Elijah Jones. Please be seated. Nathan Lazarson, Cameron Long White, Sean Longden, Junie Lopez, Kaylee Lusk, Apriel Mays, Deheshvance Merrifield, Adon Michelle, Katie Miller, Logan Miller, Otis Mitchell, Mason Montgomery, Adriana Mosley, Aaliyah Murphy, Sam Najila, Abby Norris, Angel Oquendo, Gabe Ortiz, Alec Payen, and Mika Pache. Please be seated. Mandela Phillips, Javon Pruitt-Cavett, Will Quisenberry, Ala Radwan, Dewan Ravan, Aaliyah Ross, Azure Rubel, Jose Salto, Tucker Schroeder, Sophie Skotna, Nate Stearns, Anthony Stivers, Helen Sussman, Ayani Swopes, Grace Taylor, Gabriel Teague, Jabri Terry Smith, Paradise Thomas, Kaya Thompson, Selena Ty, please be seated. Christopher Walker, Tony Walker, Kaylin Webb, Mackenzie Wilkins, Anaya Wilson, Mankale Wilson, Leo Wiltfong, Johnny Wright, Hope Young, Jermail Young Jr. Please be seated. Congratulations, guys.
Let's have a round of applause for Team Jedi. At the conclusion of our ceremony today, students are asked to exit in alphabetical order to receive their promotion certificates. Parents and families, we ask that you head to the cafeteria to meet your students. And we do have refreshments. Mr. Stark, would you please come up?
God, they love you.
Would the Urbana Middle School class of 2017 please stand? Thank you. Students, we wish you the best. Students, we wish you the best as you enter the next stage of your lives. I hope that your time here at Urbana Middle School was well spent. We will remember you, always remember UMS and your memories of Urbana Middle School. Principal Stark, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you the Urbana High School class of 2021.